Shalom everybody, and welcome this week to Otiyot HaGeulah. This week I want to talk and reiterate and re-emphasize that these topics that we're talking about, our Geulah, are the utmost significance for the last days. And the stories that we're going through, the 6 parshiot of Shovavim this week specifically, Beshalach, is of utmost significance. It says in the Torah portion in chapter 13, Chamushim alu miMitzrayim. They ascended Egypt, and they ascended Egypt armed and equipped. The word Chamushim, although it's mean armed, it also can read as Chamishim, which is very important because the word Chamishim is the word for 50. This is a significant number. Chamishim, 1/50. According to the Torah, it's telling us that the 1/50, Chamushim, or Chamishim, 50, or armed or equipped, is a number of 2%. I wrote about this a lot in my books, but I want to reiterate and to emphasize to everybody something significant today. In the book of Romans, chapter 11, verse 16, Paul makes the point that if the Truma is holy, so will be the Isa, the entire loaf will be holy. What is Paul referring to? Paul is referring to what we're reading in the Torah portion this week. Remember, the first redemption is like the last redemption. Always never forget this. And in the first redemption, we had Chamushim, went up to Egypt, meaning 1/50. That is the remnant that ended up leaving. And today is the same thing is happening. Only the remnant is leaving and is departing right now. And you have to understand it. You have to understand that the remnant is not going, it's just going to be 2%. And this 2% are affecting the entire batch, the entire loaf. So today what we need is 2% to be the remnant. And as these 2% becoming the remnant and leaving Egypt. Look, today what's happening in the world, there is a clear Havdalah. Who is leaving Egypt and who is staying in Egypt? And the question for all of us needs to be, are we staying and are we living? That's the question for all of us in Ahavat Ammi. Are we living or are we staying in Egypt? Because we have an opportunity to be part of Chamushim. Now, if you look at the word Chamushim and you flip the letter, you get the word Meshichim. Those are Messianic. Those are the one who will usher King Messiah in the last days. Who is the one who are ushering King Messiah? Is the Chamushim. They are the Chamushim who are the Messianic, the Meshichim. Leave Egypt today, be part of prophecy, and be part of the Truma that bring wholeness to the entire body. This is, friend, the Otiyot HaGeulah for this week. The first redemption and the last redemption have to resemble one another.